Hi guys, listen, today we're going to be looking at the Di6 range of whistle staff. This club is from 2006, it's not any recent club, but we're going to take a look at ball flight, how I feel in them, how do they feel for draw and fade, can you do it with them, and we're going to take a look at price range. So ball flight. Ball flight with this club is beautiful. You know, they're a cavity back iron, so you know you get your cavity back there. And Wilson staff have always been known for you know, a game improvement iron, for getting the ball into the air high, kind of mid height and ball flight. So with this club you definitely get your height. Now the yardage on them isn't as big as other golf clubs, so say Nike Pro Combos or Titleist AP2s or something like that. Now they're game improvement irons as well, but they're aimed at kind of a mid handicap, whereas these are aimed at a high handicap. I've been using these for about 6 months now. I'm not going to be using them after this month because I'm moving on to a better club. You know, so I'll be looking for something a bit more advanced, let's say. Workability. Workability with these clubs are not easy, very easy to do at all. You can pull it off, but it's not very, you know, it's quite difficult to do with the golf club. It's, you know, I'd be looking at, you know, trying to draw the ball more than fade, just because of the golf course that I play on, and you know, my club that I play with, there's a lot of fade, or should I say draw, on the golf course. You know, there's a lot of dog legs left, so I'll be looking to draw it. And I have a natural fade, you know, it just happens. I don't know where it came from, it just happened when I started playing golf. I've kind of learned to tame it now anyway. How do I feel in these clubs? I feel comfortable with them. They definitely, you know if you're about to hit a bad shot, you know if you're about to hit a good shot with them as well. They're very easy from that point of view. One issue I have with these golf clubs, and it's probably the only issue I have with them, is that they're very heavy. Very heavy. Everything about the club is heavy. The head is extremely heavy. The heel and toe, you can feel it when you hit the ball. You know, you can feel the weight. I don't particularly like a heavy golf club myself, but maybe you do. If you do, you know, great. Buy them. But if you're only of course if you're a high handicapper. So 28 is what we started here. It's the GUI national handicap that you start with. In the USGA, you know, I'm not sure what you start off. You could be 36, you could be 38, you could be whatever it is like. But here in Ireland it's 28. From a price range point of view, they're cheap. They're cheap, but they're when you know, I'm not saying that they're, you know, they're cheap. Oh, I don't want to buy them. They're a beautiful golf club. You know, they're extremely easy to use, and they're very forgiving as well. I forgot to mention that they're very forgiving. Now they're maybe not as forgiving as you know, as a Nike club or a Titleist club, but they definitely are a game improving iron, and they're definitely aimed at the high handicappers. I should probably stop saying that now. Anyway, would I buy them if I saw them on the market? I probably would, to be honest, if I had them new and I was starting out first iron set. Definitely as a first iron set, they're a beautiful golf club to start with. You know, they're a nice, comfortable feel. They are a bit heavy, but you know, you get used to that. You know, everyone, you know, every golf club feels different. One thing I want to say as well before I start: these are old. These aren't new. You've got newer irons from the DI range from Wilson staff, like DI11, CI11, DI9, DI7. you know, all these kind of ones that are more up the line. Now, one thing we see on the newer Wilson staff irons is that we have the fat shaft. Now the fat shaft on the new Wilson staff irons is supposed to, you know, stop you from, you know, when you're coming through the ball, you know, you're top backswing and you're on your way down and you're coming through, you know, it's to stop with the fat shaft on the new ones now. It's to stop you kind of, you know, doing that when you come through the ball, and it does work. I've tried it before. Now I don't have the gloves with me, and I won't be able to show them and test them yet. Anyway, but this club does not actually have that. It's more advanced up the line. It was the next generation, which I think was the Di6 range that came out. Actually got introduced to this. Now, definitely that we still see on the Di6 range with Wilson staff is we definitely still see the big soles. Now they are big. We've got the big top of the head as well, and the toe and heel are quite big as well. The face of the club, we still see this, you know, the shaft running down into the club, which is interesting because you don't see it as much on newer clubs today. But you know, if you can avoid hitting a shank shot with these, you know, perfect. The ball's going, you know, it's going perfect. It's going to go up straight. But they're definitely a club that I would look at if I was starting out. They're more than likely a price range of probably €200 is what we use here in Ireland. Maybe in America they might be around $320. Pounds sterling could be around 280. That kind of money we're talking about. But they're definitely a club that you should take a look at if you're a high handicapper. You don't sell them on the market anymore. They don't actually make these golf clubs anymore. So you'll have to buy it off eBay or Amazon or something like that. But I definitely recommend them. That's more or less it with the Di6 range. My next video I'm going to do a review on a Wilson staff club, a driver. Make it a bit more interesting. Everyone loves drivers. Everyone knows that. Now I don't use this driver anymore right here. That's the one I'll be doing. I don't use it anymore. It's a Wilson staff shockwave driver. Now I won't be. I don't use it anymore. I've moved on to a different driver that I'll probably do in another review. But that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and I'll come back to you again.